Hey guys, Ricky here with Jim, and today we're going to be talking about the ATR2100 microphone. That's the microphone that I'm using right here, and I guess we'll just dive right into it.
We recommend this for any podcaster.
Yeah, I mean, whether you're beginner or whether you're trying to have a really professional sound, it really does the job, and it does it well.
Yeah, so my mic, this is the Rode Procaster. It costs like the 4 of these. Right. It's a lot more expensive. It's not terribly expensive, but it's more expensive, I think, by about 4 times. And you can hear the audio quality between me and Ricky. It's
not really different. From a practical standpoint, it is not different.
Yeah, I mean, if you're like a very, very serious podcaster and you just have that golden ear, you can hear the difference, which is why I picked this. But unless you're hearing them side by side, you wouldn't even know.
Right.
And even when you are, like, we can record a podcast together, and nobody has ever said, like, what's up with Ricky's mic? Like, they sound the same.
You know, I guess here's one of the benefits you might get out of having the Procaster with this, this cool setup, is that if you're recording a podcast with video, that one looks more professional.
And it
looks like what you use in a radio studio.
Just put this on a boom and you're set to go.
I know. But I mean, the microphone itself, other podcasters recognize it.
Thick, yeah.
But normal people don't. Normal people won't even tell the difference. And again, like Jim just said, put this on a boom. It's gonna be fantastic, and it's still gonna look just as good, and it's gonna sound just as good. So.
Okay, so let's talk about a couple things to be aware of with the Audio-Technica ATR2100. First, take off your pop filter. If you talk into it with no pop filter, this is not a good mic.
Yeah, I mean, it's just like any other cheap cardioid type microphone out there.
Yeah, you pop your P's and S your S's. Yep. It just doesn't sound that good. So right now he has a really ugly zoom. This is a big old fatty one. You don't have to use one that big, but I mean, hey, you want to stop your P's? That'll do it.
It will. And, I use the same type of setup for my recordings and stuff
at
too.
Your house, yeah.
At my house, and I use the same type of pop filter, and it is big, but again, nobody's
audio.
It's audio, and even when I record a video, nobody's like, hey, what's up with your microphone? Why is it so huge?
Yeah. So the big feature of this Audio-Technica ATR2100 is that it has Xlr and Mini USB. Can you show it to that camera up there?
Yep.
We'll show, or maybe. Yeah, there you go. Now you can see it. So he's plugged in with XLR right now. So that's got to go to a mixer. But I'm
just getting analog sound. I'm getting, clear analog recording.
Yeah, and it's going to sound just a hair, just 5% better on XLR. Again, unless you're hearing them side by side, you're not really going to know. People on my podcast all the time, I always recommend that the hosts get this ATR2100, because you can just get a little USB cord and plug it in, and suddenly it's a digital mic, and you can plug it straight into your laptop, anything. So for podcasts, podcasters that want to do this on a budget, it's like the ultimate solution, because it's like $70-$60, and you're getting an analog mic if you want to step up to a mixer, or you can plug it straight into the computer, and that's why I use this. Yeah, that's why I use this mic every single day, because I'm using this for my main podcast, this mic. But all the time I'm, recording audio feedback for a client or something like that, and I don't want to go through a mixer and all that hassle. I'm just going to plug it straight into the computer, and that's what that mic's for. So, is there anything else to say about it?
No, I mean, all in all, it's a good microphone for any level of podcaster. Again, you have XLR, you have USB. So whether you're on a budget or whether you have a mixer and you want to step it up, or maybe you want to step it up maybe down the road once you're making some money, it's a good option that can go sort of both ways. And, just put a decent pop filter on it, and it's going to sound as good as anything else out there.
Yeah, and I guess a couple tips if you're just getting started in podcasting. I have to tell this to new people on my shows like 10 times before it really sinks in. The mic can't be too close to your face.
That's right.
Let's do it. If you take your mic and you put it out here, even if I'm talking loud so you get the same volume, it just sounds cruddy.
Yeah.
You can hear the room more. It sounds more like you're in a bathroom when the mic is far from you. And even if the volume is the same.
A little bit.
Yeah. So do it from you. So you can talk now.
Okay, so, I mean, I'm talking straight into the mic, but from far away. If I turn it a little bit, now you probably can't hear me very well at all. But again, you're picking up room noise. If I'm talking right here, it's clear and crisp. And even if my lips are hitting the pop filter's blocking out the noise.
Yeah, that's how you know you're doing this correctly, is if every once in a while you bump into your pop filter.
Yep.
The whole idea is to give you a stronger signal to noise ratio. So when we're dead silent, if you're listening on good headphones, you can hear just a little bit of, sound from the computer fan, just a little bit of noise because our gain might be too hot. You can just hear a room. And when you're loud by being close to it, then you're drowning out that noise floor, and so it sounds super, super clean. When you're out like this, unless you're in a perfect sound treated room, it's just not gonna sound so good. And that's why you see, excuse me, like on Dave Letterman and stuff, he doesn't have to be, his mic doesn't have to be like this because it's a perfect sound treated area.
Right.
And they have mics, they have a dude holding the mic pointing exactly at him, a shotgun mic, so that it gets the sound just right.
Sound just perfectly.
But that's not how it works for podcasting. You're going to want it right up close to you so it sounds the very best.
So really that does it. We recommend the ATR2100. It's the Audio Technica ATR2100. You can find a link to that. You can just go to incomeschool.com/ I think it's recommended setups. Let's pull up that link.
Just go to incomeschool.com, and then at the top, recommended setups, and then ta-da, podcasting setups.
We're going to have information there on a lot of this stuff, but the ATR2100 is kind of in the second set of equipment, the sort of the mid-level. And again, we recommend that no matter what level of podcasting you're at, no matter how long you've been doing it, it's just a good microphone.
Awesome. Thanks everybody for joining us on this video. Hopefully it was helpful for you to see what we use as professional podcasters, and good luck to you on your show.